Well, here we go. We're off on another exciting adventure today. We're gonna go get a couple of Harleys in Denver, and I figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride. So we'll check in from the highway. So we're rolling down the highway. I don't know if you can see the trailer back there. So it's not super windy over here by Sterling, but it's, I guess, windy as hell over in Denver. We'll see. Don't really got a lot of choices here, and there's a very short window of opportunity on this deal, and I'd really like to get it done since I've petitioned the Lord and moved heaven and earth to make it happen. So I have my faith that it will. We'll see. Anyway, as I'm rolling down the highway here, a couple of thoughts. One, if you're looking for somewhere good to eat in Sterling, McDonald's is not it. That McDonald's there, I don't think McDonald's is a good food, first of all. But that is the shittiest McDonald's I've ever been in. And I will say one shining point, the lady, she was far from a kid, that helped me out this morning. She was nice, and she made it happen right away after I stood there like I was invisible for about 15 minutes. That's just one thing. You know, there ain't a lot of choices in old Sterling for fine cuisine or fast food for that matter. I've never lived in a town where fast food places have gone out of business worse than Sterling. Anyway, we're rolling, and I will check back in, you know, here in another few miles. Got to kind of keep an eye on the wheel here, you know. So we'll talk again soon. Well, we're still rolling along. It's windy as fuck. And let me tell you, when I say windy, I mean like 60-mile-an-hour gusts that are actually, in some places, blowing so much dirt across the road that you can't even see. So it's wicked. It's wicked. But you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? That's why they pay us the big bucks. Anyway, I just thought I'd check in. We're trying to build some content here, you know. I don't know, I'm not going to film at this guy's place because I don't know him. People get sketchy when you want to start filming stuff. They're not into the whole YouTube, Reels, TikTok world, most of them, and they don't like it. And this guy's a biker with an attitude, so I don't think he's going to like it. So anyhow, I got to concentrate on driving. I don't know how much of that you can see. It's a little better now. There was like a never-ending stream of tumbleweeds. I'll get you some more footage of that, but it's windy, man. Boom, direct hit. What a bunch of shit. Holy moly. Well, I'm scared to pass this guy. But pass I must.
Eventually.
So I got them loaded up. Quite a process involved using that. I'm getting to do it more in a little bit. For those of you that have never been to Denver, we're driving through. This is one of the better, freakier sides. We just passed a real freak junction over there. I saw a black man in a dress with a garbage bag full of clothes over his back, wearing sandals, you know. Maybe it was some sort of a traditional garb. Maybe not. Anyway, we'll just have a little cruise and a tour. Wow, that's a husky. Wink, wink. The skateboard stuck to the pole. Not quite as windy in here in this part of town, but we're getting ready to get back out on the highway. And it is not going to be good there. The camera lady said it was blowing back where we're going, which is about 100 from here. Here we go, the park. Fred M. Thomas, I have no idea who that is. But in this part of town, one thing I'll tell you is Fred was not white. This is right where the old Stapleton Airport was. Well, it's not called Stapleton anymore because he was a racist, apparently. Not that I ever knew, but what do I know? You'll see littering the street, these bicycle things. Those are like those ride them until the battery dies and throw them down deals. I don't even know how they all work, but they're everywhere. They're a blight and an eyesore. So this right here, 29th Town Center, that's the old Stapleton. I think the old control tower's here somewhere. Maybe not anymore. I don't remember. Those of you that remember Denver remember that the runway used to go over the top of the road. It was really cool when you're a kid to go under an airplane, you know. So, oh, Martin Luther King Boulevard. This runs, if you go this way towards the mountains, you run into 5 Points. And Montbello. Not really the bestest part of town that you could end up in. But hey, you know, we all gotta live somewhere, I guess. Now, you see over here on the corner, this gal, homeless or whatever, I don't know what she's looking for money. What's the sign say? Man, I can see her sign she has a righteous amount of booty, you know? And I'm not sure what she's trying to get with the sign, but, you know, maybe she works for food. I don't know. She's a little chunky for a homeless person. I don't know how that works, because I, as fucked up as I am, broke, poor, high on drugs, have not been homeless. Thank God. Anyway, we're coming down here now. This for sure was the old Stapleton area, because you'll note that that's the old Sheridan motel, hotel, whatever. And this right here, I believe, is where the runway went over the highway. I don't really remember. I was just a little kid. Anyway, I'm going to put this thing down and drive, so we'll check back in on the highway. Well, we're back out here in the windy plains of Colorado. Bouncing me all over the place, man. I'll tell you. It's hard to tell. Like just a minute ago, I couldn't get the camera out fast enough. But there was a semi on its side in the median. And Johnny Law, I was down there playing around with him. So, anyway, we're just trying to get back home with our booty. Our booty being 2 Harley Davidsons, which we'll talk about here in a minute. My ass is baked. I'm tired. It was a lot of work. And I didn't get much sleep. I was awake at 4 o'clock. Well, I actually awake at 3:30. I refused to get out of bed till the clock struck 4. Anyway, well, I can see it off in the distance. You can see the windmill. The wind is still whipping along up here, man. Look at this. It's what you call a dirt farmer, man. Wham! Hauling ass, wham! Anyway, it's windy. There's town off in the distance. So we'll wrap this thing up with a final walk around of these bikes and talk about that for a few minutes. But see the tumbleweeds and shit blowing. One thing I've never been a fan of is the wind, really. It blows. Well, we made it. To be fair with you, it's actually the next day. Look at this. This is the death toll of sagebrush, tumbleweeds, whatever you want to call them, that are blasted into my truck grill. Ow. Be careful when you go to pick them out. Look at that. They're full of little thorns. That's how they get where they are. Tumbling along. Look at that. Clear up under here. Man. You know what happens with these things? Ow. They get up in there and they fucking pull your fan belts off. You gotta kind of be careful of them. Some of them are as big as a freaking Volkswagen. Oh, the dog pissed on my tire. Anyway, here we are. Gonna get these things offloaded. We'll be doing some videos. This one here, this is a 96, I believe. And you know, the nice thing about this is it'll fit on an aftermarket frame. It's all the running gear is here. The important parts are all here. And I'm pretty sure it'll run. Oh, look, how nice. Now my wife picks up our dog shit, assholes. This one, this is an 02, and wow, my right hands are pretty loose. Anyway, it's an 02. This one I'm probably gonna fix it up. It's a lot more complete, but they both need a lot. But I'll take them. Anyway, thanks for checking in, and we'll get back to you again. Another installment of the golden age of leather. You can't have golden age of leather without bikes. Anyway, like, subscribe, share, comment. Have a great day.